Are live. All right, we're a little early here, so we're gonna just wait till the top of the hour.
Let's wait.
You got two people on, so wondering where you guys are at. Oh, you got two people on, so
I think you should mute that.
I know. I thought I did. It's not muting. I guess I have to put it manually down. iPhones work really well except when they don't. Like certain features, I have the ringer, the do not disturb on, and all of a sudden phone calls are coming through. I have no clue how that's working at all. All right, so we're starting live now. Today's guest, we have Ryan Tully. We have and then Elad. How do you pronounce your last name?
Rosansky. That's the easiest part.
Is
My
it?
first name is the problem, usually.
Well, I'm dyslexic, so it's going to be the first problem for me, you know. And
Okay.
we have Candy on there from Tennessee. Thanks for joining us, Candy.
Thank you.
And today we're talking about video. And we're talking about two different aspects of video. One is how do we take this video and restream it? What software is out there? And then we have Elad here, that's actually the president and owner of and it's how do you pronounce it?
EVMux.
EVMux, and it is a competitor of a lot of the big boys. He has certain special features as far as what he does that's a little bit different than the competition. And then we have Ryan. Ryan has a company that allows you to create a video once and then create thousands of other videos that are unique from that. And it's a big time saver if you want to run introductions, you want to get in front of someone, and you don't have the time to create a video for every single person. It's a really great it's a great spot there to have. So thank you for having the guests come on board. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to run through a couple slides first. And so this is the concept. I did a quick 2-minute graphic. And if you're creating a video, it has the ability to create 1,000 unique videos. And Ryan will talk about that. But first, we're going to talk about streaming content. And there's 3 different areas of streaming content. There's when you want to stream on social media. There's streaming TV, and there's podcast. And those are 3 areas I consider. I think Elad may have some more, but those are the major 3 areas. We're going to mostly talk about the social media arena. So Elad, if you want to go ahead and start, tell us a little bit about what you have going on.
Yeah, of course. So thank you, first of all, for inviting me. Great to be here. And hi, Ryan. Nice to meet you. I think I'm really happy that we are having this conversation with Ryan and I together, because that's exactly the idea of content creation these days. It's not that you are a live streamer. It's not that you are a podcaster. It's not that you are only creating videos and then share them. You should do everything. Okay. You should have kind of a content creation strategy. Sometimes you go live, sometimes you record content, sometimes you go with short forms. You should do all of them. With that being said, if you don't do all of them, it doesn't mean you don't have to start immediately. If you are not creating content today, start right now. Okay, whatever makes more sense to you to start with, even if it's shorts or videos or podcast or live streaming, start with something, and then with the time being, you will see that you're adding more and more components to your content creation strategy. So just as a beginning, to make sure that, thank you, Troy, for making this as one session. I think it's extremely important and it makes total sense.
You know, you brought up something pretty interesting, Elad. You said to start creating content. I think one of the biggest questions is what kind of content do they want? They don't know what to start when there's so many different options and stuff. For the first part, I can help answer. The second part, you may be able to answer a bit. So a lot of times people say, well, what I'm going to create, what is my show going to be, what is my post going to be about, and all that stuff. And my number one thing is be the content. You know, what did you do today that made a difference in someone's life? You know, it doesn't always have to be business, although you tie it into some of the business areas for communication. That's what I do. And so I have a formula where Mondays I have it keep it real. So this is something I screwed up on, or someone had a problem I fixed, you know, and so these make great bits of content because they're real and they're solutions that you help provide. You know, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, a lot of them are tips or how to do stuff, and that's also very helpful. As a LinkedIn expert, there's a million things you could do better, you know, and so sometimes giving little tidbits that allow them to kind of take that call to action, that CTA, and actually use it to convert is important. And on Fridays, I have I go back and I think back about the week, and I say, what am I thankful for? You know, and it's usually surrounding around family, good business partners, and good friends. You know, and some of the achievements that either I have done or maybe I can recognize someone else doing. You know, in their life. And Elad, so what do you say as far as these platforms are concerned?
Yeah, so I think that we are providing a platform for live streaming and for recording content. I'm not specifically short content. Of course, you can record short contents. Usually, people what they do, they're leveraging our live streaming and recording content capabilities and stream them out. And then after, as a post production actions, they create clips out of it, and then they share it throughout the social media according to their strategy. So usually the platforms are either creating the content, etc., and then other platforms to allow you to really share them among different platforms and do a lot of stuff like that. Also, there are platforms more focused